Oh yeah, it's like almost summer out here. Anyway, I'm out here by this beautiful table of little plants. Thank you, Daniel, for all those lovely starts going on in the back. Mine are just starting to pop over here, which is exciting and fun. And then if you take a peek down there, oh yeah, there's a bunch more little cuttings that are coming up, currants and raspberries. But I wanted to mention the notion that like a lot of those cuttings that I have going over there are even just to go out into the forest. That's right. Just gifts to the earth. And I feel like I want to talk to you about the gifts to the earth and the notion that like self-care is earth care. And maybe there's any number of things happening on the planet right now that are really impacting your heart. Out here where I live, there's some old growth forest, Fairy Creek, that is, for lack of a better term, a contested batch of old growth that some people, including myself, don't want to see cut down. And other people, mainly some loggers and people who want to sell old growth trees, really want to cut down. And as people like myself go out to be present for that space and to help those trees not to get cut down, I want to remind us that it's a good thing to bring gifts for the earth. There's all this clear cut land as you go out there. And to be a regenerative being means to bring regenerative things to places that need it. And so, rather than just focusing on your own backyard, that if you're going to be traveling about places, that you can still utilize compost to give to the earth. You can still purchase seeds to give to the earth, or you just collect seeds from somewhere and then give them to the earth again. You can also take the down branches and turn them into a bit of a pile. If you do it along contour, you'll at least double the benefit between animal habitat, because larger creatures can't get the smaller creatures that go into the wood, to if it's on contour, over time, soil and other debris will build up against it, helping erosion to be stopped. And to open our minds to our ecological literacy. Like, how well do you know your actual ecosystems and how well do you know how they function? So that if you see a spot where too much erosion is happening, you could do a little something to assist that just wherever you happen to be walking, whether it's a path or a city or wherever. There's more engagement with the earth that we can be having. And I want to encourage all of us to think outside the boxes of whatever right courses of action are to bring the gifts not only of our life but of the cohabitation that we share with this planet, so that all the different spots of the earth can thrive and be held in a way that increases the resiliency, that increases the diversity of life that's there. So if you're out there and you're making some moves to be a good human, remember that the care of the earth is part of that. And it's always a good opportunity to give a little extra. So wherever you are, find some mulch material around, some compost, make some compost tea, go give seeds, and it doesn't just have to be to your own personal, for your own personal benefit to it, or someone else's benefit. It can be just for the other organisms around benefit. To all those beings everywhere else, aloha.